Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to my table. My name is Toni, and this is your weekly tarot forecast for the week of February 18th through the 24th, 2021. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hi, hello, and welcome back to my table. If you are a returning subscriber, and hello to you if you are new here. As I said, my name is Toni, and this is the weekly tarot forecast. So before we get to diving in deep, Scorpio, let me do a little housekeeping. I just wanted to remind you that my grand opening sale for my Etsy shop is still going on till the end of this month. All private tarot readings with me this month are 50% off, so check out the link below for that Etsy store. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell to see when I post new content, or just give me that big thumbs up right there. That like helps the creators' channels more than you could possibly ever know. If you ever just wanted to, give an exchange of energy as a thanks to the creator for all the hard work they put into making their videos, hit that little like button down there and give them a thumbs up. You have no idea how much that helps. So, y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Let's do this thing. Let's get our table cleared and set and ready to go. So let's get out the Palo Santo. And we create a sacred container where our energies can exist along with the energies of Christ consciousness. We command our sovereignty over this time, dimension, and space, and we disinvite and disallow all energies, entities, and beings of less than Christ consciousness. And we clear, we bless, we protect the space. We clear, we bless, we protect the space. I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. All right, Scorpio, if you are listening through your headphones, do me a favor, please turn down your volume for just 1 second, please, so I can set the tone for this reading. Oh, nice. I had a little chill just running right down the side of my the right side of my face. Okay, and lastly, let's set our intentions for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, the guardians of the four corners, Mother of the Earth, Father of the Sky, sacred ones. We call upon you and we welcome you here now. We ask that you help us to understand and to interpret these messages as we receive them. Y'all got some fun energy. I'm getting chills all around my face, Scorpio. I wonder what's going on with you this week. Okay, let's find out. Before we start, let's see what cards are we going to look at. We are going to be reading from the Moonology Oracle, the Power Thoughts cards, the White Sage Tarot, and the Paulina Tarot. Okay, so Scorpio headphone users, pay attention for just 1 second. If you are watching this through your headphone, or if you're listening, not watching, if you're listening to this through your headphones, before I shuffle, I will hold up the deck of cards and I'm going to say something just like this. Hey, I'm going to shuffle. And then I'm going to get quiet. And when I'm quiet, it's because I'm praying. While I am praying, if you're listening through your headphones, go ahead and turn down your volume during the shuffle, because it gets kind of loud sometimes when I shuffle. All right, so let's find out how that goes. Here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, Spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio this week? What does Scorpio need to know for the week of February 18th through the 24th, 2021? What does Scorpio need to know for whatever time, date, space, place they are watching this video from? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, Spirit. What messages do we have for Scorpio? Okay, look, we can't do that many, but we can do that. Scorpio, we've got, oh, yay, a new start is coming. The new moon. This is actually just the week of the quarter moon. It would have been cool if it had been a new moon. The new moon, a new start is coming. So that's exciting. That's very auspicious. Let's see what else. Let's look at the Paulina Tarot. Okay, headphone users, I'm going to shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, Spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio this week? What messages do we have for Scorpio for the week of February 18th through the 24th, 2021? What messages do we have for Scorpio in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, Spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio? Tell me, what can Scorpio expect this week? What advice do we have for Scorpio for this week? What are the energies moving towards Scorpio this week? Knight of Swords. Okay. That could be problematic. Let's see what else comes out. Hold on. Let's get some more information about that. There's two ways that could go. There we go. Get us more cards. Anything else? Let's see what we got. We got the Knight of Swords. Oh, so walking away from, oh, but look, there's that 10 of Cups. What's at the bottom of the deck? The bottom of the deck, you got the 6 of Cups. Okay, beautiful. So there is some healing. There is this new start coming, the 6 of Cups. There's the healing right there. 6 of Cups, okay. Healing, and a lot of times this has to do with childhood and family. But you have Knight of Swords followed by the 8 of Swords. So the thing about the Knight of Swords is that he can be kind of argumentative. He can be kind of like, he has to fight. He has to be the one to get the last the last word in. And then you have the 8 of Swords. So this is sort of like self-entrapment, self-victimization, being a victim of your own circumstances, right? So, or even playing the victim. And so it feels like you're moving out of this energy where you're kind of getting caught as a victim of your own circumstances. I really feel like there was a lot of, I don't know if it was defensive energy. I don't know that you felt very defensive. I feel more like, and we'll get some clarity here in just a second. It feels more like you were a little bit impulsive, okay? And that impulsivity kind of snares you in a web. We're going to see. But it feels like we're moving on now. Look, a new start is coming, 10 of Cups. This is actually the Twin Flame card, okay, for some of you. But this is also, this is healing and dreams coming true and happy family, happy home. So, you know, when you add the Twin Flame card in with the 6 of Cups, it's funny, you go from Swords to Cups. But, you know, when you throw in that 6 of Cups, that's, you know, childhood memory and nostalgia. So this is kind of like, it's like a healing of the inner child, but it's also just like a healing of the home and the healing of the family. Let's get a little bit more clarity about that. Let's go ahead and look at the White Sage Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what can you tell Scorpio about this week? What does Scorpio need to know for the week of February 18th through the 24th? What does Scorpio need to know in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio this week? Okay, 3 of Cups, 9 of Swords. Yeah, so there could have been a little bit of, hold on, a little bit of arguing, a little bit of fighting. Hang on, let's just see. What are the messages we have for Scorpio this week? Page of Wands. So there's that freedom. So you want to get out of that. Like you kind of got yourself trapped by, it feels like, you know, you could have, it feels like you were a little impulsive. That 3 of Cups feels like you didn't do it by yourself. It feels like you might have had a little help here. But there was probably maybe either some arguing with someone or you got in trouble because you and someone were being very impulsive. Either way, something happened where you are now kind of the victim of your own circumstances and you're ready to get out of that. Okay, so let's see what's going on with that 10 of Cups. Clarify the 10 of Cups. With Page of Wands, it's getting freedom. Okay, so it's getting freedom from that self-victimization. That's interesting. Look, you clarify 10 of Cups with 10 of Wands. You're ready to lay down your burdens. And then look, wow, 5 of Wands. Dang, that is crazy. Hang on, anything else? Yeah. So these dreams come true because you finally give up the burdens. It feels like you have been fighting and struggling for a while now. I honestly feel like you, Scorpio, you kind of, I mean, you've really been, this clarify the 9 of Swords. Hang on, what's at the bottom of the deck? Wow, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, So the Six of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, this is the legacy. This is what you leave behind. This is the healing of the family, healing of your home, healing of how people see you, okay? You're moving past something big here. It really feels like, Scorpio, in the past year, you could have been quite argumentative, quite defensive, or even very impulsive, okay? You felt like you were arguing with everybody. You were kind of being very pushy and defensive towards everyone around you, even people cared about you. And your behavior was a little bit impulsive. Everybody kind of pushed back, and it really does feel like eventually you had to realize what you were doing. It's like all of a sudden you realize you were carrying this burden of arguing and being defensive, because here's that arguing again right there, okay? It just feels like you've just really been kind of pushing people back, and you're realizing that's not what you want. That's not what you want. I mean, it might be fun and well and all good to spend some time alone, but actually to be alone all the time is not necessarily the plan, you know? And you want love, you want happiness. You want a home and people to come home to, and you want happy family. You want people to remember you for being this person who built this happy home and a good life, and that's where you're headed, okay? It feels like you've been pushing people away for quite some time. Like I said, I can't decide, are you arguing, are you being defensive, or are you being impulsive? All three of these things. It could be any combination of these things. But you are definitely ready to move past that. So let's just see, what advice do we have for Scorpio this week? This is a good ending though, Scorpio. I mean, a new start is coming. It's a new day, a new dawn. We don't have to we can let the past be the past. Close that door, close that chapter, move on. All right? Let's get some advice for Scorpio. Let's get this last shuffle. Here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. Let's pick those cards back and try that again. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for Scorpio this week? Let's get some cards out of the way. There we go. What are the energies that Scorpio is dealing with for the week of February 18th to the 24th? What does Scorpio need to know, whatever time, place, or space they are watching? Thank you. What advice do you have for Scorpio for this week? Wow. Okay, anything else? All right. Excuse me 1 second, Scorpio. You went flying off the table. All right, Scorpio, it says, I see my parents. What? I see my parents as tiny children who need love. Okay, this is a very interesting card. And the reason why is because you see these two cards. This is about healing home. This is about healing your childhood memories, about even like healing your family relationships. And then this is kind of like the legacy that you leave behind. So it's like, you know, you're going to heal your family. This is like healing ancestral patterns, wounds, traumas. I mean, I kind of feel like that is what happened. I just realized all of a sudden there's a big shift here in how I see this reading. It feels like you've been carrying, what's that, Three of Cups? It feels like you've been carrying some ancestral traumas, wounds, patterns, false beliefs, some type of ancestral conditioning, okay? You know, whether that's your parents taught you to think to believe a false premise, whether you were raised to hate something, whether you... there's a family trauma, you know, like everybody in your family is scared of dogs, for instance, you know, or, you know, your grandma's house caught on fire in 1962. And ever since then, you're all hyper scared of the Christmas tree catching on fire. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like family traumas, you pass these things down. It feels like, or alternatively, if it's not a family trauma, it could also be something that happened to you in your childhood from your family that's really just been coming out lately. You have really been expressing it to the point that you're sick of it. Everybody else is around you is sick of it. And your higher self here is trying to get your attention. Hey, it's time to heal. That's what's happening. It's being brought to your attention that it's time to heal some family trauma, some ancestral conditioning, okay? Because that's what this is. It's time to lay down the burdens of our mama and daddy. It's time to stop fighting battles that aren't even ours. I mean, this ancestral DNA stuff, man, you got to think, you've got the DNA of up to 14 generations flowing through your body. If you do not think that DNA does not impact your health, doesn't impact the choices you make, and it doesn't, and that energy of your 14 sets of grandparents that flows through you, their choices they made, impact you. Their energy still lives inside, literally, physically inside of your body, okay? You're carrying their choices with you, and I think that you're tired of fighting battles that no longer belong to you. This is really interesting because I felt this way with Sagittarius as well. This to me feels like you need to recall your soul, the parts of your soul that you've, given away. You need to recall your power, Scorpio. There is some definite healing here for you coming, for your family coming, and for your family futures line is coming. You are really healing on behalf of your whole family, past, present, and future. And I mean, this is giant. This is a giant thing for you. A new start is coming. There's a fresh new beginning for your family, for your lineage, Scorpio, okay? I see my parents as tiny children who need love. It says, I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and I set them free, and I set myself free. That's exactly it. You forgive your parents. You forgive whoever it is in your family who kept this trauma. You know, perfect example, people don't understand family trauma. Maybe you're raised by people who yelled and screamed, and because they were yelled when they were tiny people, like what they said. I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. When your parents were tiny people, they were yelled at. And when your grandparents were tiny people, they were yelled at. And when your great-grandparents, and so on and so forth, okay? And that goes way back. Who knows who started that, okay? It carries forward, and now here you are with your kids, and now you make the choice. Are you going to heal, or are you going to learn to pause, take breath, not do that? Are you going to break that family curse? That's what's happening here. You're breaking family curses. You're breaking generational traumas, healing ancestral patterns and wounds. Scorpio, this is big work. This is big work, giant work. But look at you. Look at you doing it. You finally have gotten to the point where you're ready. And I need you to know that you are ready, Scorpio, okay? You are. You're 100% ready. There's no doubt about that. You have reached the end of the cycle, 10. It's the end of the cycle. Something new is coming. A new start is coming, and I could not wait to hear all about it. Let me know what's coming. Tell me when it arrives. I want to hear about this. I want to hear about these ancestral traumas and patterns that you're healing, Scorpio. Let's talk about it down in the comments. And as always, please give me a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And just as a reminder, don't forget, if you want to get a private reading with me, all private readings are 50% off this month only on my Etsy shop. Check the link below. All right, Scorpio, have a very beautiful, wonderful week. I love you. Get out there and get healed. I hope I get to talk to you again soon. Bye, Scorpio.